Hey, everybody. How's it going? Heard any good jokes lately? How you been? Let me greet folk here. Marius Thorup, 12. First in chat. Welcome. Ninja, I did see that you got Arithmetician first in our hearts. Rouse, thanks for being here as well. I'm sorry you can't stay long, but I appreciate you coming in to join while we're actually live. Purple Badger Hayes, how are you? Krypton, hey. Wish you the best. Good luck in Destard. Thanks very much. Yeah, today's probably just going to be a grinding stream to try and get back into the swing of things. But I appreciate that. What a dungeon. Final round interview in an hour. Well, awesome. Congratulations on getting to the final round. I know this is a big deal for you, so I hope that goes rather well. Let me know how it goes. I would appreciate you giving us an update. And you can do so in the Discord. Folks, if you're not in the Discord, check out the link that's in the product description, I guess. So, it's in the stream info. Shwetty, how are you? Thanks for the warm welcome. Mr. Temper, how are you? Hey, champ. Thanks, Buckaroo. Ah, yes. And Cinco Play is here as well. Thanks for being here, Single Play. Ultima 6 stands for Ultima version 1, as it's the first ever Ultima game. Yeah, they started with 6, just similar to Star Wars. Yeah. Louis Herman return reference. Glad somebody got that reference. Okay, so I think it's in this direction. It'd been a while. So last time we were playing through Ultima 6, and there's a lot. There's a lot. I want these things to attack me so I can attack them. There we go. This is a why did it not trigger the rest of the battles? This is a pretty tough dungeon. So what we're gonna do is do some grinding for a little bit, I guess. I think we're near the highest level in the game. We're only like 2 levels away from that or something. So I don't know if this is a fool's errand or not, but as I recall, there was a bit of difficulty in getting through this. So trying to recall. I think it's all over here. I don't have my maps ready or anything like that. I had purposed to come back to streaming today and was really deliberating about it. But Reaper cast Charm. What a jerk. But yeah, we're here. We're going to figure out where we left off. All that jazz. In my absence, though, I hope you've all been well. I've been in touch with some of you, which I really appreciated. The contact has been real nice. I'm probably gonna have to wind up grabbing a map. I don't exactly remember where anything was. I think this is it, though. I think this is the spot. Did I take a break from streaming because I don't like you? No. Almost the polar opposite. To be tongue-in-cheek about it. No, I had a lot of thinking and a lot of reflecting and a lot of everything to do. There's a lot I can't talk about, but there's some that I can. So, yeah, was just on a break, and I've taken frequent breaks on this channel anyway. So I figured, it's not the end of the world or anything like that. But no, in fact, I've missed quite a few of you. Okay, so I don't actually have. I gotta make sure I put this thing on after I cast. Here, something like that. Who needs it? Let's see. It has been a few weeks. Why is this doing this to me? There we go. doesn't want to go down that low. Something like that. It's the meanest thing you've ever said on chat. That, and he just took it. He just rolled over like a puppy and was like, scratch my tum-tum. You should feel bad. I'm not, I'm not going to say how bad you should feel, but it's a little bit of bad. It's a little bit of feeling bad's not going to hurt anybody, right? Actually, everybody's, okay. Blaine and Jana could stand to get a little healing here. This is atrocious. So we're going to switch. I'm going to switch to one of these. There we go. Oh, I'm sure you do have thick skin. Ravaging Justice. How's it going? Glad to be back. Glad to interact with you folks again. It's good. Thanks, and thank you everybody for just popping in today. Even if you can't stay the full time or for how long you can stay, whatever. Glad you're here. I didn't see how much that actually healed. I don't think it's a lot. 20, could be worse. Could be raining. So the big question, well, there's a lot of big questions. We could talk about the elephant in the room, though. Mr. Ninja, have you read the Anindo chapter? That's the big question. Have you read the Anindo chapter? Let's see. I'm going to try. Hailstorm, I think, was a good one. Yeah, something like that. Sarge Smash, thanks very much for the support, Sarge. And that goes for the lot of you. A lot of you have been in contact. I appreciate the support. Thanks very much. Hailstorm. Yeah, get this guy right here. You know, I was expecting Hailstorm to do a little more damage than that, but alas, that did not work like it was supposed to. Wasey, thanks for the Blue Mage Redemption. I will take some of that. Let's see. Makes me want to play 80 and D Warriors of Eternal Sun on Sega Genesis. Almost identical. Job here is done. Just that one sip of water. I'm sure the Anindo chapter is a glowing review. Yeah. Some people evidently expected that the book was going to be game reviews. It is not. So that is not something you will read in that book. What you will read, though, is essays on the topic. And you could say the essay isn't glowing either. Hey, I write game reviews. It's all right. Everybody loves game reviews. But no, yeah, that wasn't the point of those. See, if I go in here, I'm dead. Like, I can't get through here like this. I can't get through there in that condition. What else we got? I have a lot of spells, and like, I don't know how many of them are actually worth their salt. James, how's it going? Picture just a picture of each game next to a score out of 100. That's it. That's it. We cut out the middleman. Who needs the words? Everybody just reads reviews for scores anyway. Have you ever thought of that? It's good. If I wanted reviews, just look at reviews and then complain about them like normal. Exactly. Yeah. And that's what I figured. When I wrote, I was like, why write reviews? Like, any Joe Schmo can go over to Metacritic and just be like, and use somebody else's conglomerate score for their fodder in arguments on social media. Corporal punishment. How do you do this here, corporal punishment? Yeah, no, it was all right. It was all right. I figured if you take the time to beat it, at least got to share some thoughts on it, though. So, Ah, dragon. I better get the map out, honestly. Oh shoot. There's another one. 9 out of 10, Xenogears underrated according to social media engagement reviewer. Yeah, that's how you, and there is a way to farm engagement with reviews too. This is why we have rage reviews. It's why we have, you know, toxically positive reviews. People take an old game that's obviously crap and say, oh no, it's actually fantastic. That sort of thing. That's how you farm engagement right there. Okay, I can't see, so let's cast Great Light. Man, I could say it's a miracle. Don't believe Ondor's lies. Write review when we can celebrate. Ooh. I don't know. Let me try and think of that. Now, I am a bit conscious of this. Oh, I can run from those. Ah, shoot. I didn't see that guy. Yeah, let me think about this, though, because I think there's probably a good answer. And I am conscious of this that, while I was on my break, somebody left a comment on the YouTube channel that stores all of these playthroughs and was like, you talk too much about nothing. Unwatchable or unbearable or something like that. And I was like, the whole point of me hopping on here is to talk about nothing. I'm sorry that wasn't clear in the product description. But to talk too much about nothing now, let me say that I hate these little things. I really do. Can't stand them. Okay, Blaine needs some healing. I think that there are some games not worth celebrating. Or even some games that you shouldn't celebrate. Let's say that. There are some games that are morally reprehensible. The Seinfeld of streams. There you go. Except it's not funny. Yeah, there's games like Active Shooter and stuff like that. Like, I don't think we should celebrate that game. But critique, though, critique is a craft. I'm gonna be looking up a map here. Beg your pardon while I'm talking about nothing unbearably. Critique is a craft in which you ascribe value to something that is honest and constructed on reason and observations, and that's all good stuff, because I think you supply with critique you supply feedback to the creator, and you supply information for the consumer. There it is. Dungeon of Destard. Drake of the 99 Dragons. Whew. Often called unbearable to you? I can't imagine that. The secret of stars is zero engagement. You know what? You gotta get on there, Boise. You're still too known for Breath of Fire. You gotta become known for Secret of the Stars. I would recommend opening up a huge website on that. 10 out of 10 masterpiece. You should scream and curse at the games more so you could be like other streamers. Yeah. I was thinking about streaming naked too. I think that's a thing that's done on Twitch. I should have this little talking sprite. I should have a naked version of that guy there with the cartoon fig leaf. That'll get past the censors. Scream Serenity now? Yes, that's a good reference. Well, that is almost every game is at least one person's favorite game. Critique is so important and vital. Yes, and this is where you should be able to differentiate between preference and favoritism as well as critique. So my critique has nothing to do with how much somebody likes something, unless they make the critique about that, which they don't have to. Let me see here. This is a big old dungeon. A big old stinking dungeon. Okay, I think that there's going to be a thing, an entrance right over here. A Sprite in a hot tub? You know what's up. Yeah. Wasn't there somebody who got in trouble recently? I got banned on Twitch rather for having a furry in a diaper on the front page of Twitch. I mean, how many fetishes does that cover in one thing? Serenity now. Let's see. We should not celebrate Stardew Valley because 1.2 gazillion other people will celebrate it in your place. Oh, there's people who actually believe that. Like, we should not care about game because popular. We were just talking about Final Fantasy VII earlier today. I don't base how much I like something on how popular it is or not. So other people, more interested mages, can argue about that. If you don't like a game I like, it's a direct attack on my identity. I can't handle it. I know you're doing satire, Cinco, but it's a little scary how frequently that's an actual take that people will have. You know what? I'm just gonna move here out of the way. There we go. Okay, we went down a floor, so let's see. Did somebody give birth on... Are you kidding? Oh, he got suspended for a day. Okay, I thought it was banned. Suspended for a day. Oh, they'll let anything happen on Twitch, huh? I should write a book on that someday, huh? The definitive book of weird Twitch streamers, volume 1 of 1000. I could spend the rest of my life studying that phenomenon. Okay, A is going to take us down to... Oh, here we go. So then from here, I'm going to drop down to C. Go ahead and grab this. Hey! Dang it. Yeah, we'll never run out of material. Absolutely. There's no way. Yo, anytime the dang dragons want to stop doing stuff. Okay, Jana's about to bite the dust here. Alright. The book on stream then show up in the second edition of the book, and space-time continuum will unravel. Oh yeah, that would go full circle, wouldn't it? So I am still trying to wrap my brain around somebody giving birth on stream. What? Seriously, like, what the heck? I guess that's it. That's this hole right here. So, let's see. Do we take damage when we fall down? No, I guess not. The dragons are coming, though. Let's see. So, from here, I'm going to want to go to... K. So, that's actually not that far from here. Ah, no. Dragons. Friggin'... No, dragons! Let me go. Let me go, dragons. I think we did it. I think this is the bottom. Yes. I think it is. Okay. So, what am I even supposed to do down here? Looks like there's stuff up there. I can't remember what I came down in here to do, honestly. Dragon egg. We got to get a dragon egg. That's right. Let's see. Hey, good luck on the interview, Rouse. We'll be thinking about you. Oh, I could handle the kidney stone passing stream. We should do it. We should. That's disgusting. All these dragons, like you're in some kind of dragon warrior. Yeah, they should have called this dragon adventure. That would have been great. Dragon mission. Welcome back to hey, thanks, Dan. I appreciate you. Thanks for the lurk. Looking forward to the shenanigans chat. Can you draw a dragon? I could draw a dragon. Yeah. My kid drew a dragon. I was like, wow. Look at that dragon. When civilization crumbles and throws back 2,000 years our descendants will unearth the essays of the Twitch streamer gave birth along with... Yeah, and they'll be like, wow. So glad we evolved past this. Oh, shoot. I looked away and waltzed right into dragon territory. Now, almost everybody's dead, which is not great. That's bad. Shamino is somebody we'd love to keep alive, so let's do that. You know what we could do? We could cast that whole invisibility thing. Was that it, right? It was invisibility. Does anybody remember? Does anybody remember how that works? Oh, Janna expired. Dragon, how's it going? Speaking of dragons, you have been summoned. Okay, so give me a hint here. I finally made it to the bottom of the dungeon of Destard. I need to get to the top to grab one of the dragon eggs, but yeah, I'm kind of in dire straits here. Like, here's what everything looks like. So now, can I cast the invisibility spell to kind of get around some of this stuff, or what are we looking at here? These dragons are not the linguistic type, no. Those are the good types. Just ask nicely for an egg. Why didn't I think of that? Okay, so I might go ahead and do the invisibility thing. Okay. And then we're just gonna... Oh, shoot. There goes Shamino. Red took some damage. Looks like I might have to try this again. Let's see. Who's still alive? Dupre or Iolo right here has got plenty of life left. Okay. Let me try casting... Dang. Let me try casting Sleep here. Sleep it by. How do I run from this battle? Is there an easy way to get out of here? Like if I just kept moving north or what? Mass Charm? Level's not high enough. All that figures. We might have to... I don't know if there's a way out of this situation. We might have to reset here. Unless there's a way to get through this. I don't know. Disable, locate, explosion, visibility, lightning. Paralyze. Or I could just keep trying to... Like, if I'm invisible right now, though, what's stopping me from running away? Like, they already are targeted on me. But I don't think I can really get away. Let's try hailstorming all this. Oh yeah? Okay. I'm gonna try and chew through this. Here, we'll cast a bunch of these. Yeah, I know I thought the same, Ravaging Justice. I wish I'd played Ultima as a kid. I think, oh, not enough MP. I think well, now we don't really have a choice now, do we? They're straight up just... I mean, Iolo may single-handedly be able to do this. I don't know. Well, there goes the invisibility. Do it, Iolo. Be free. All right, sweet. No, not so sweet. If you cast an ability before heading down, it's rougher actually getting away from fights and the mechanic differences. Was there like a run feature? Was there like a run feature in the PC version? I am worried about invisibility wearing off, but maybe we can kind of... Yeah, there we go. We can kind of sneak through here. Sneak? Well, we'll see how far we can get. I don't have a ton of aspirations for this stream today, so... Ah! Well, that was a little scary. Alright, remind me not to get swamped by... Oh, shoot, it wore off. Okay, I don't know that I have enough MP to get all this back, though, so... Yes! I do. That was great. Let's see, combat mode was an actual toggle. Okay. Dragon family reunion. There you go. They're celebrating Dragon Thanksgiving. Okay. That looks cool. I kind of want to grab that. Oh my gosh. Give me the magic armor. Give me the spike collar. This is a little scary. Do I just like grab one of these, like any one of these, or what? Got the dragon egg, y'all. Like, can I get more than one? Should I get more than one? The real Breath of Fire. The one that Capcom does not want you to remember. I'm just going to grab as many of these as I can. Oh, you can't carry it. You can't. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. Is that it? You should only need one? Okay, I'll sell off the others or drop them or whatever. That's all that I need, right? Like, I can just warp out of here? Go, 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 go. Now, fwee. Okay, here we go. All right, we did it. Lord British is like, who's speaking to me? I can't because you're invisible. Yep, King of Britannia. Let me get that healing just in case. Well, okay, all right. Who wanted the dragon egg again? It's been a couple weeks. I don't remember. Who wanted the dragon egg? Does anybody remember who wanted the dragon egg? Because I need to go give him the dragon egg. Let's see. Sandy the Chef Intrinsic. Okay. I'll have to get the manual up for the warping and stuff like that. I did pick up magic armor. That's got to be worth something, right? I mean, look at it. That's like late game MMO armor because it's got the glowy bits on it. That's how you can tell it's good. And I would like to get more stuff for my for the purposes of my my magic. I need more alchemical items. But let me go ahead and pull up maps here and stuff like that. This song has been stuck in my head for a long time. Okay, Ultima 6 SNES Manual. I'm gonna go ahead and get that up and going. That way I can find all the warp information. This would have been one hard game to rent back in the day. A lot of rentals that at least in my area, a lot of rentals did not come with manuals. That could be rough. Okay, Moon Orb is gonna be do I remember what it looks like? There it is. Okay, and then I would like to go to... I don't remember the name. Okay, well, we'll go to Trinsic first. Dragon egg omelet. I would eat a dragon egg omelet. Would you? I would probably even eat dragon, just like dragon meat. Anybody in here ever eaten a reptile like crocodile? You could get like, you know, like a croc burger, stuff like that. I know. It's like, I'm standing right here. I didn't mean you personally. Like, I did not ask, would you eat a linguist? Because I wouldn't ask such things. That's bizarre. But, yeah, would you eat a dragon, though? I would eat a dragon. I would eat a dragon drumstick. Dragon McNuggets? Like, tell me to my face that a dragon nugget would be not good. Oh, you have had Gator, Big Joe. How'd you like it? And Wasey, you've had it as well. Did you like it? I avoided trying it. I had ostrich instead, which was really dry and kind of boring. But I regret not trying the gator. What if the dragon could talk and reason? I mean, we're already eating, like, cows. They can talk and reason, just in cow language. You know, when things get scary, basically, Rule Britannia is stuck in your head. Yeah, I know, for sure. Tasted like chicken. I've heard that. I've heard that about it. I hated it. Could have been the specific, please, I don't know. It was not good? Oh, yeah. This kid been to a live frog. Found in the backyard. Is he all right? I don't know what would happen if you bit into a live frog. Like hard? Like was like piercing skin or just like bit into is kind of seems like the teeth sunk in. What kind of temperatures would you need to properly roast a creature that breathes fire? I think you'd probably need like cremation level stuff. Is this the right? Yeah, dragon's egg. Now I can make Magincian pastry. Overjoyed, he gives you a hug. Oh, thanks. So does the subject of pirates interest you? Well, I know of one in Serpent's Hold. I cannot recall her name. There is a second pirate on Dagger Isle. Third, I know of a pirate at Empeth Abbey, or whereabouts. Nathaniel Moorehead is his name. The fourth, Witsaber, but then I may have already said too much. Do you give more? I do have more. Okay. Frog didn't make it? Oh, man. I'm glad the kid was fine, though. I don't know. I mean, they always say you can get warts and stuff like that. I don't know if that works on the inside of the mouth. That's kind of hard to think about. Is dragon meat kosher, according to Levitical law? I don't think so. I don't think you could eat stuff under the Levitical law. I don't know if anybody in here is Orthodox Jewish or anything. I'm not. So I don't know. I mean, I've read it, but it's been a long time. I don't think you could eat reptiles, though. I think that was prohibited. Dragon egg for pirate information seems a bit lopsided. Yeah. I would say so. I'm not going to write all this down. I'm just going to pull up the guide I was using to kind of use as like a guide. A series of events that I need to follow. It's too dark in here to take. Go to one of my favorite sites. Let's see, and I need to find Ultima 6. I really don't remember what all we needed to do after the dungeon of Destard. Okay. Oh, that's right. We're looking for map pieces, weren't we? So did he give me one, or he just gave me information on map pieces? Tell you the whereabouts of the last 4 pirates. Okay, so that's it. You just get a piece of information. So you could skip, if you used a guide online, you could skip the entirety of the Dungeon of Destard then. Because you don't actually need to do this unless it causes those pirates to spawn in those areas. Tells you the rest. Okay. According to this, the cook at Serpent's Hold will ask you for a second dragon egg, but nothing happens if you fulfill the quest. So, so far we have got the map piece from Jelom, the Dungeon of Wrong. We've got the map piece in the Drylands. We've got the map piece from the Dungeon of Shame. Was I supposed to get a map piece here, though? That's what I'm confused about. Like, if there was a map piece here, I didn't get it, but it doesn't look like there is one. Okay, find the mayor. Okay, yeah. There it is. That was that fourth clue. Was go and talk to Le Mayor. Let's see. He's usually hanging out around here. Let's see if this is him. Yeah, Lord Whitsaber, mayor of this honorable town. Me, a pirate? Absurd. He laughs out loud, but you sense a trace of fear in his voice. What are you insinuating? Ironic, too, that the mayor of the town of Honor would be a former pirate. Now, I'm not sure how to get it out of him. This is the guy. Find the Lord Mayor, tell him his real name. Okay, let me try speaking with the cook one more time and see what that is queuing up here, because it looks like that should have been it. Not necessary to get all the map pieces either, even any. If you know you can figure out where it's pointing, you can just head there. Yeah, let me see here. Let me see here. Well, I guess we're already pretty far into getting the map pieces, so we'll just get them all. That hasn't come up yet. But, yeah, we'll play it properly, so. Oh, yeah, we just gave him the other, other thing. The other dragon egg. Okay. The fourth wit saber, but then I may have said too much already. Okay, so we had to ask here. He is the Lord of Trinsic. He used to have another job, first mate to Captain Alkins himself. His real name is Alistair Gordon. Just tell him Sandy knows about it. Okay. There was the clue that we needed. The fate of Britannia rests on you blackmailing this mayor in the town of Honor. Sounds like a good deal. Right here, Sandy. What did Sandy do? Did he say I was once a pirate? Then all is lost. Avatar, keep my secret. I have changed, truly I have. How about that map, though? All right, if thou wouldst but promise to keep my secret, I shall give thee the map. Agreed? Oh, thank you, Avatar. He hands over his piece of the map. I shall rely on thy honor to keep my secret. All right, cool. And Britannia's fate has rested on weirder things. Now, we're talking about fictional Britannia, right? Because, I mean, real life can't be this weird. Can it? Can it? Okay, so that gives us the map piece there, which, great, awesome, beautiful. Next, we need to get the map piece in the shipwreck. There are several wrecked ships. There are several wrecked ships on the coast of Britannia, as well as many tales about them. So there are, oh my gosh. Use a... They honestly, they want you to use a sextant to find the shipwrecks? Dang, y'all. Okay. What if I just look up a map for it? The intended experience. Shipwrecks. Oh man, these maps are so big. Like honestly, this game is ginormous. It's huge. There are so many things on this map. This is a game you could not easily play without using the warping and stuff like that. Ultima 2 involves stealing a Russian spaceship to visit Planet X to obtain the blessing of a cleric to get a magic ring. Stranger things have happened. Wow. I always kind of thought this was a very straight-faced series, but turns out there's some wildness going on. Okay, so we did find one shipwreck. That was the Empire. This map I'm looking at does not have the location for the other bits. So... Oh, they just were like, anything goes, huh? Okay. How many map pieces do I still need? We've got 1, 2, 3. There's got to be more than that. I already can't remember how to open. 4. So I've got 4 map pieces. And there's, what, 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 4 more that I need to get. Okay, the Fens of the Dead are islands south of Pause. So, let me get this map back up here. Okay, Pause is gonna be... anybody know where the town of Pause is? I'm not seeing it on the map. Oh, Cove is the other one. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's fairly nearby. It's near Trinsic. Okay. So, we may just be able to find the shipwreck by going around here. Somebody is carrying a boat. Dupre is carrying a boat. Put boat in water. Here we go. Oh yeah, take that, Uncharted Waters. The original Ultima was something else. Oh man, thank goodness there's not another wizardry. That's not another wizardry that I need to play on here. That Wizardry 5 was rough. I was so confident that 7th Saga was the hardest game on this system for RPGs. Let me go ahead and land here. Ghosts. You gotta watch out for ghosts. That might have been the spot, because there were ghosts there. Yeah, let's go ahead and just camp real quick. Thanks for the tip on Pause location. I appreciate it. All right, so back up here to where this ghost is. Hey, somebody's throwing stuff. Oh, they make you do this in the water too, huh? Get off the boat. Okay. Let me put some stuff on here. Hey, third strongest mole, thanks very much. How are you? How's everything been going for you? Let's go ahead and put this on. We don't have to equip arrows, that's right. Akalabeth, I am not familiar with it, but I am familiar with where it got its name, and I have heard of it, but I've not played it. Thanks again for the warm welcome, Mole. I appreciate it. Till you run out of content and play all the wizardry games. Dang. I mean, fortunately, I don't think I'll ever run out of content like that, which that's great. That's great. It would be, yeah. I'm not exactly in a rush to play another wizardry. That was quite an experience. It really was. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is where we needed to go. There's a mushroom, so I guess we could take that. A mandrake. Sweet. Back in the boat. Oh, are you furloughed too? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope they get their act together and get this thing fixed. I know we don't talk politics too much in here, but you know, folk are actually missing out on their income here. That's not great. That looks like swamps, so maybe here. Yes. Yay, go ahead and get poison, jerks. Okay, nothing. So, I mean, what's the point of visiting the shipwrecks then? What is this? It's nothing that you can talk with or anything like that. Okay, I'm missing a rotworm. That's disgusting. Get out of here, rotworm. Yeah, I'm missing where we needed, like, what was the point, I guess. Oh, gotta put the spell book back on. Let's see. Actually, was it Dispel Magic? I think it was. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what was so great about coming here to the shipwreck. We found the shipwreck, but I don't see any particular thing that we can get from that shipwreck. Now, this is the one that's down here beside the town of Pause. This is the Dutchman shipwreck. Okay, so the line here, Tales about ships. The Dutchman was a giant ship with masts from the largest trees. The pride of the people, she was hailed the ruler of all the sea. She sailed out of port one fine spring day and headed for distant shores. But a Brittany caught her by surprise, 'twas flung against her core. The match began, the grim men fought to gather in her sails. But thunderous was the crack, and lo, the mighty vessel reeled. That doesn't rhyme. I feel cheated by this story. So, there's nothing here. Oh, the map piece can be found on the Shipwreck of the Empire. I already got that one. Trying to get back into Etrian Odyssey Nexus. I think I remember you talking about that. Class paralysis is a real thing. I was playing the Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake, and I know I only had like a little bit of time with it, so I was just kind of yetzing around. But I got a severe case of the paralyses when I guess we could just park here. Let me pick this up. When thinking about classes, it's a real thing. Okay, so let me go ahead and get some of these alchemical items that we need. I can't remember what they're called. Go ahead and do that, and then I guess I already had that map piece, so you know what, we could actually warp here. I need to get to the town of Cove, but I don't think there's a warp for Cove. Take a look here again. Oh, we could go to the Shrine of which one is it? Compassion. That'll be close enough to it. Right here. Oh man, you know what? Last night, great. It was a great moment in the weekend. Whole family, we watched the greatest video game movie ever made. The greatest video game movie ever made. Now what? Oh, come on, wake up, dude. Where is this guy? Why? No, I came all the way here. Okay, the greatest video game movie ever made. Which game do you think I'm going to talk about, honestly? Or which movie, beg your pardon, do you think I'm going to talk about? When I say, I mean, if you come in here and watch me stream all the time, you've got to know some of my opinions on movies and video games. The greatest video game movie ever made. So we got a couple guesses here. OG Super Mario Bros. I have a semi-soft spot for that movie, but it's not that movie. The Wizard, I'm actually fairly ambivalent towards The Wizard. There's a couple moments in there where I'm like, this is really inappropriate. But I do like The Wizard for the Tobey Maguire cameo, and for Mullet Maguire, and for Mario Brothers 3. But it's not that one. Greatest video game movie is Street Fighter. There's one good scene in Street Fighter. It's when Zangief says, "Quick, change the channel." Other than that, so no, it's not Street Fighter. Let's see, Ready Player One. I've actually never seen Ready Player One. We got another Street Fighter guest. Maybe that was for the anime though. California, The Wizard was incredibly inappropriate. Yeah, it's one of those that like kind of like it is where I am too. Single play. There's like a moment where there's like an accusation of severe harassment, let's say, and I was just like kind of shocked that it was in this movie. But it's not Wreck-It Ralph. I do like Wreck-It Ralph, but no, not the best video game movie. One of my favorite things about this movie is nobody thinks of it as a video game movie when that's absolutely what it is. I'd say the new Mario movie is probably the best video game movie. I could see that argument being made. Any more guesses before I give you the answer here? Let's see. Heal. Where is it? Great food is detect magic, dispel harm, help light. I really need Great Heal. How do I buy that? Where do I get Great Heal at? Ultima 6, SNES, Great Heal spell location. Because I don't have that spell. I don't. Let's see. course, it has to be esoteric. Oh, this movie is not esoteric, but you're on the right track though, in that it's a little off the beaten path to call it a video game movie when that's totally what it is. Krypton read after reading the first few sections of your book. Thank you very much. I own the book, so I would love to read the book before I see the movie. Free Guy I've not seen. I'm actually not a huge fan of Ryan Reynolds. I blanked on his name. Old beady eyes, like him and selling Mint Mobile and winking at the camera. Every movie I've ever seen with him, stop winking at the camera. It's like the guy that's always looking into the camera lens. Like, I just can't. So yeah, not Free Guy. If no one thinks of it as VG, Red totally doesn't seem like a grandma's boy type. No. War Games, no. Tron, so it is Tron. It's Tron 1. The original Tron is 100% a video game movie. And it is my favorite video game movie. I don't know that I would say it's the best one. I don't think that it is, in all actuality. That was one of those, oh, it's the best, which is just code for, oh, it's my favorite. But I really do love Tron. So showed my kids Tron. It was not their first time seeing it, but they'd kind of forgotten because they were young previous when they first saw it. So we watched it last night, and they were just like, wow, so cool. Some of the effects, obviously, are a little beneath their expectations, but quite a few of them they did enjoy. Oh, there it is. Great heel right there. It dawned on me to try it. There we go. Yeah, I have no interest in seeing Tron Ares. I saw Tron Legacy and I was like, well, that was pointless. Original Tron is just one of those things, and like, just let something be a thing on its own. Not everything needs to be a franchise. Not everything needs to be, its own universe. Like, just let the thing be the thing. I've no interest in seeing anything with Jared Leto in it. Probably ever again. Yeah, I really don't care. Legacy did have a banger soundtrack though. If you like Daft Punk and stuff like that, yeah. I would sooner listen to the soundtrack than watch the movie again. I just remember being incredibly bored and confused and not engaged by that film. Which is a bit unfortunate because, like, it's friggin' Tron. And it's not like the original Tron is, like, massively exciting or anything like that. There are some really dull moments in the original Tron. But, in terms of high concept. Now, let me tell you this. When was the last time any of you have seen Tron? The original. Let me catch up here on chat. Rocky 2? Mr. Temper guessed Rocky 2. There's a great Rocky 2 level in Kingdom Hearts 3. I haven't seen it. I should watch it again. You should see it again. Had a sneaking suspicion it was Tron. Nice. Hear bad things about the new one? Oh, yeah. Oh, you've never seen the original Tron, Dragon? I think you'd like it. I do think you would. Yeah, that Tron stage in world rather in Kingdom Hearts 2 was a nice touch. I enjoyed that. Never seen any of the Tron movies. Okay. Yeah, you should go back and watch the original. There's a lot of really cool effects that they do in that. It's very stylish in kind of that 80s synthwave kind of way. Journey did a song for it. It's a really cool movie. Managed to make it all the way through Tron. It is a slow film. It's just a really stylish movie. I love it quite a bit. Hidden red fave movie. In the Name of the King, a Dungeon Siege tale by no. Absolutely not. So if you've never seen Tron, or if it's been a long time since you have seen Tron, watch it now, because it's a lot scarier now than it was years ago before AI. Now after AI, it's extra scary. It feels like it has more weight. I think that Tron, like an angle of Tron that I almost never hear talked about, is this interesting kind of Cold War angle in Tron where you have like the war games in Tron are like this atheist state, like the Master Control and Commander Sark are trying to convince programs that there are no users, and that's just like religious fanaticism to believe that they were written by users in another world. It's very slight, and it's not at all a major theme in the film, but every once in a while there's an attempt to be like, it's kind of like a little Soviet Union type thing going on here. So it's very much a product of its time. I've never seen the Dungeon Seed movie. Modern movies feel like made for people with ADD. Yeah, like there's action sequences in Tron, but it's not an action film. I don't think. I would consider it like a conceptual sci-fi film. Let's see. Like Disney actually made some pretty good stuff in the live action sphere. I know they're known for, you know, the animated stuff, and I think quite a bit of Disney animation is quite good, especially the further back in time that you go. But they did make quite a lot of good. Oh no, not ginseng. We'll hang on to that. Oh, here we go. Glass sword. Forgot about the glass sword. Blade Runner is a better sci-fi movie than Alien. How? How are you quantifying what sci-fi is? Like, they're both sci-fi just by category. How is one more than the other? I guess. Slow films, perfectly fine. We really well agree. Non-stop whiz bang pow gets really old. For sure. Yeah, it does. Young Frankenstein. Oh, man. That was a really funny movie. Okay, let's buy the ginseng now, and then we get the heck out of here. Ginseng, give me like that much, and then let me carry it, please. Okay, garlic. I don't think that's what I was supposed to get. I think I was supposed to get ginseng. Yep. You know, like they make you carry this, and then they're like, you can't carry that much stuff. SI and MA, so I don't have any SI and MA. Oh, Mandrake is MA and Spider Silk is SI. I think I do have quite a bit of that. Where can I buy Mandrake at? Because this has kind of been my supplier the whole game. Let's see, what do we got for Spider Silk? We got 11 of those. I'll probably pick up like another 20. Yeah, something like that. Okay, yeah, really need Mandrake. Oh, yeah, there's a guy in a town on the West Coast. That is going to be Scarabray. So let me see. Let me get down here. And then we're going to see about warping to Scarabray. Boy, it's like a whole quest just to get your items to cast spells in this game. They were not kidding around. You ever feel so spoiled by the JRPGs? Like, you just go sleep in an inn, boom, recharges everything. You don't even need to worry about stuff like this. On most of them, obviously not all of them. There it is, Mandrake. Okay, so I'll take some of that. No! How about just that many? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yo. Oh my gosh. Oh, you've never seen Alien? Okay, you gotta watch Alien and Aliens. Quantifying by a factor of 2. That's a good answer. Because I was a super impressed with Blade Runner. So I saw Blade Runner later in life, and I too was not super impressed with Blade Runner. I wish I'd seen it as a kid. I still think Alien is a really impressive film, and I've seen people react to the first Alien for the first time as adults. But Blade Runner, when I watched it, I got the impression that I was watching the wrong version of Blade Runner, which is not a great feeling. Same thing with like Superman 2, although I think Blade Runner is better than Superman 2. Let me catch up here on chat here. I love the Running Man. Been a hot minute. What's your feel for the plot of this game so far? So I haven't touched it in like weeks now. I can't remember. I know that we're hunting down the maps. This is not the kind of game that is like the linear, really story heavy. It's hard for me to see this game as story heavy. I think it's lore heavy, and there's maybe a difference there. I don't know. I'd encourage you to, if you have thoughts on that, to chime in. Do you think that there is a difference between story heavy and lore heavy? And if so, what does that look like? Let's see. I mean, an energy wand. Give these guys some keys. And let's go ahead and put this on here. But yeah, like the plot is fairly indirect. It's like I'm not seeing a lot of, certainly not a lot of exposition. Although you'll have some characters that are very wordy. There's a lot of text in this game, though, so I don't know. It not being linear is definitely a significant difference too. Okay, that's about the most. Not story heavy, but lore heavy. And I kind of just pulled that out of my my head. I don't know if you can think of other games in which there's not a lot of story, but there's a lot of lore. I just finished Silk Song, and that's kind of the way it felt as well. I didn't understand why I was doing certain things. The lore is very cryptic on that game. Lord of the Rings is lore heavy and very light on story. Well, I don't think that's true at all. I think it's very heavy on lore and very heavy on story. Especially once you realize that the Lord of the Rings is really told from the Hobbit's perspective. There are sections of it in which there are no hobbits, for sure, but most of it is told from a perspective of the hobbits, and that's why it ends with the scouring of the Shire. Now what? Oh yeah, we're gonna find the next map thing. Let's see, we're going to do... Okay, map piece in Serpent's Hold. Easiest way to reach Serpent's Hold is sail straight south from Buccaneer's Den, which is... Oh, down there. Okay, I might have already got this one. The Order of the Silver Serpent... Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna go to, I guess, like if I go to New Magentia, sail south, and then sail west, it should take me there. Okay. And we're gonna go New Magentia. And then, sheep. We'll come down here to the southern shore. Oh yeah, we gotta sit off from the dock, make it official looking. Okay, here we go. Put it in the water. Get to the skiff if you want to live. Okay, and now we can go ahead and go south. And we'll just go. We'll keep going. Let's see. Lord of the Rings is heavy on story and lore. Yeah, definitely. For sure. It's very much protagonist centered. You have real characters going through real character growth. I would tie story as like a concept to the development of characters. And that is 100% what Lord of the Rings is about. And The Hobbit. Far less so the Silmarillion. I think the Silmarillion is micro stories centered around lore. There's not a whole lot of character development. In Silmarillion as a whole, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, unless you're talking about one of those micro stories, like let's say the Children of Húrin, that thing, I think it's like anti-character development because that dude doesn't learn nothing. Okay, we hit our first island. I think Ninja was just trying to take a hit at take a shot at Lord of the Rings. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Okay, I guess we'll go straight west from here. We should hit land eventually. It's kind of hard to see. So, oh, you know what we could do? We just... There it is. Great light. Man, I could see. Yeah, and then as far as being inspired by Lord of the Rings too, ran into somebody recently who was trying to tell me that Game of Thrones was not inspired by Lord of the Rings, and somebody else responded. I didn't even have to argue. Somebody else responded with a link with an interview in which Martin said he was inspired by Lord of the Rings. He's like, this is not a surprise at this point. Like, everything was inspired by Lord of the Rings. We would not be playing Ultima 6 without Lord of the Rings. Just trying to start arguments. No, it's not working today. I know. I in taking a step back from a lot of things in life, I don't think it's going to work too easily. Game Boy Land. How's it going? Definitive Edition. Game Boy Land DE? What's the DE stand for? Good to see you. Good to know you. Thanks for coming in. We're not playing Game Boy today, which is a shame. And you're a first-time chatter. So what we are playing, though, is we're playing Ultima 6. We're playing through every Super Nintendo RPG, matter of fact. Let's see. Might have to pull out the FF7 trump card. Lorraine's shaped so many games. D&D, Zelda, Dragon Quest. Yeah. Yes. I mean, you can pretty much take credit for almost everything except for like classic fairy tales and Beowulf. That's about it. Yeah, you don't get the fantasy genre as we have it today without Lord of the Rings. But Game Boy Land, I hope you're well. Pleased to meet you. Have we met each other elsewhere on the internet? Happy to give you the whole introduction. And feel free to introduce yourself as well. What are you into? I take it into Game Boy games. It's part where I mentioned old Ultimas let you play as a bobbit. You can tell they were trying to dodge. They're trying to dodge some stuff here. You pour chocolate syrup in first, then milk, or milk then syrup. So I do syrup first, just like I do cereal first, because the milk is the mixture thing. So yeah, you shouldn't just come on now. Okay, many characters here. Oh, okay. There's a lot of characters who are from previous Ultimas. That's neat. Shubin the Cook asks you for a dragon egg. Say yes to him and get 5 karma. Hey, that's cool. We're gonna go do that. Could always use more karma. If I can find where the... I mean, all these look like dungeons. If I can find where the inn is... Oh, you beat the Final Fantasy Tactics Remaster, eh? What'd you think? What'd you think? I had picked it up, and I intend to play through it eventually, but not quite there myself. I did 100% Silk Song. Now I'm playing through Once Upon a Katamari. Katamari Damacy being a just an old comfort food type series. Yeah, now let me run this past you. Okay, I did like quite a bit of the quality of life stuff. It takes the drudgery out of the game. But what do you think about, regardless of difficulty modes, what did you think about some of the additions making the game easier? Like, I think like having a tower of icons showing turn order is something that makes the game easier, unless I'm misremembering that wasn't in the original game. Oh, you broke it. It was also a really bustable game in the original too. You could do the JP glitch and just get like infinite job skill points like right away. So I was happy that wasn't there, because that just, it wrecks the game. Hello, have you come to moi for instruction? Loubet hands you a foil and a mask of golden mesh. He shows you the correct stance, then you spar for a bit. Now the offhand, mon Dieu, you are ambidextrous. Very good, my friend. Monsieur Loubet is a skilled teacher, and you feel like you've already learned something. I am Monsieur Loubet, touché. He wields his foil casually, lunging at an imaginary target. Oh, I thought it was tinfoil. Much pleased to meet you. I am the fencing instructor. I teach the fencing. Here is my Sam Masku. It's very difficult sometimes. Most fighters, they have no subtlety, no finesse. He turns up his nose and sniffs aristocratically. That's got to be some kind of record for like longest word used in a Super Nintendo RPG. That's a big one. Magical Fails, thanks for the follow. How the heck are you? Thanks for being here, first time chatter. How are you? Do we know each other from elsewhere on the internet? I'll give you the whole spiel if so. If not, then yeah, welcome to the stream. We're playing through every Super Nintendo RPG. Accent gives you Pink Panther vibes. Oh, that's a decently old reference. I was just watching the cartoon the other day too. There is no Britain here. Thanks for being with us today. Turn order was in the original. You just had to do a series of commands to access it. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember looking at it. There was a couple other things that I was like, I feel like at base level, this UI makes it easier. And even if you hide that in the original behind a couple commands, having it there all the time is really informing for sure. The best quality of life upgrade is being able to cancel your move command after you've engaged it, making planning attacks much easier. I thought you could do that in the original. Or no. It was only, it's been so long since I'm playing with it. Mr. Thou, I have been away for a bit. Yeah. It's been a while. Was finally ready to come back, play a little more RPGs, and hang out with friends. So thanks for being here. After your move, you committed. Okay. That definitely makes the game easier, for sure. Let's see. Sniffs aristocratically. They are not like you, my friend. You are most talented. But no, you are too skilled. I have nothing more to teach you. Okay. Au revoir. Oh, je m'appelle myself. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Maybe that was what I was thinking of with the canceling moves. What else did I think? Like there was other stuff in there. I haven't touched it for a week or so. There was other stuff in there. I was like, this makes the game easier. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. Like I'm not the one that's gonna be like, oh, you know, they made it too easy for the babies these days. But yeah, so that's not where that angle comes from. Door shield. Is there just like a door? Name, Garrick. I make weapons. Are you learning how to speak, or do you need something? Well, that's rude. Let's see. Yet to find somebody useful in here. You find an item you can't cancel in the remake. Okay. Oh, there was one thing I was sad to see had gone the way of a dinosaur in the remake. And that is, there's no more job class ring. They turned it into a series of rows. I really loved the ring. I loved scrolling with the ring. I loved looking at the ring of classes. That was cool stuff. Obviously, purely aesthetic, the function is still there in the remake. But come on, I mean, the ring was cool. So, of course, playing through the remake, my approach to playing tactics is I always dump the original starting soldiers that they start the game with, and I kick those off of my team, and then I buy new ones that have like a high stat that I want. But this time, obviously, I'm renaming everybody after Lord of the Rings characters, except for Ramsay. You can't change his name because they voice acted. Darn it! No. There's a biased, one-sided story. Oh, it is. That's kind of the point of the whole game, isn't it? Point of the whole game. Info menu is amazing as with bios for every character. Oh, I gotta check that out. I gotta check out the info menu. Let's see, who we got here? Commanding presence, a tall man. He stands and bows to you. Art thou a warrior? Good. I seek courageous warriors to accompany me. Well, I am Baron de Hugh. I'm a mercenary now. My army and I will defeat the mighty Daemon Shindvral. If you are the Avatar, you may be the member of the Silver Serpent Guild. It is foolish to be courageous unless one is backed by a well-trained force of warriors. Good luck. There's a lot of people to talk to in here. Oh, right there. I forgot about Zodiac compatibility. I totally did. I haven't played that in forever. Give me like a short rundown on Zodiac compatibility, because I totally forgot about that. A huge muscular warrior with a sad look in his eyes. He looks at you imploringly. Sigalov, well, now that won't mean anything to you. If you mean my profession, I would have to say a knight of Ashtalaurea. A land unfamiliar to you, I'm sure. Just as unfamiliar as Britannia is to me. Yes, I was walking in the mountains of time when suddenly I heard a noise. It was dark, and I heard this low growling. Having just been released from Pildar's clutches, I was tired and hungry. Now, there's a great range of mountains in my land. From what I hear, he's not unlike your mundane. Anyway, I peered into the darkness, but could see nothing. Suddenly, a huge wall of blue flame appeared behind me. Yes, blue, like nothing I'd seen in any spell. Anyway, just as I turned, this creature leapt from the woods. It hit me with such force we both entered the blue flame together. Well, it didn't burn us. We just fell through to the ground beyond it. I was just struggling for a while. I finally managed to defeat it. That's when I wandered into this community. Sounds like he fell through a moongate, actually. Let's see. Aran's did a Sid is a valiant Mary Sue and everyone he doesn't like. A pathetic, a weak. And is very one-sided. Here you have good compatibility between each other, deal 125% damage or breaking with each other. Those are the best compatibility are 150. Those are the bad compatibility are 75. Those are the worst are 50. Healing. Okay. I'm gonna have to start over. All I did is I pretty much got like a new team and did like the first 2 stages. And I was like, I've played through this game a million times back in the day, so wasn't in a huge rush to play it. But I really do like it. Now, I thought you weren't gonna pick up Final Fantasy Tactics Remaster. People of this land are brave and honorable. They fed and clothed me when I discovered that my gold was not the same as yours. Yes, they are, Honorable Steel. If I could, I would like to join you on your quest. Now... Nah, we got enough people. We got enough. Okay, you did decide to buy it. So male is bad for magic, and female is bad for physical. I don't think I'm gonna worry too much about like min-maxing and stuff like that in that game. Cause it's not, you can still beat it without having to do any of that, right? But my setup too, I've got Arwen, who's a white mage. I've got Gandalf for a black mage. I've got Aragorn for a knight, and then I've got Eowyn as an archer right now. So might have to replan some of those names. A dignified man wearing a loose jacket decorated with a serpent. I welcome thee in the name of the Order of the Silver Serpent. I'm Coronada. My father was a brave lighthouse keeper. An earthquake destroyed the lighthouse, else I would have inherited the position of keeper in Grey Haven. I traveled to Serpent's Hold to join the Order instead. Without meditation, such a symbol is meaningless. Don't be satisfied with only getting the rune. You must meditate on valor here. Sometimes one virtue conflicts with another, though both be numbered amongst the virtues of the Avatar. The hero seeks to act with an awareness of these conflicts, instead of merely following instinct. My teacher, Connor, taught me this. Who's that? A dear friend. He was a guild master here when I was in training. He lives humbly in New Magencia now. We stand for the principle of courage. Dost thou wish to join the Order of the Silver Serpent? Yeah, sure. We would be greatly honored if thou wouldst join us, Avatar. Thy adventures are more than sufficient proof of thy courage. However, thou must still create thine own shield. Go and speak to Dehew. Otherwise, observe what he believes to be courage. Though he's a fine fighter, he is yet to prove himself worthy of our order. The serpent shield of our order is a sacred symbol of our brotherhood of bravery. Its making is a magical process. Garrick the Smithy will help thee make one. Okay, so let's talk to this guy real quick. Once more into the fray. There we go. Oh, he does, huh? So he took this real seriously. Let's see. He is firm but fair. He does not wish to see any unworthy person bear the silver serpent blazon. Okay, that's it. I think I will go ahead and look into the shield, and then I'll come back and I'll talk to the rest there. Now, let's see. I think... Who's this guy? Alright. Oh, nope. It was down here. The serpent logo right there always throws me off. I need a shield, boyo. Shield. Huh? Oh yeah, the serpent shield. I need a curved shield, a gold nugget, and a magic gem. Have you got these things? You ain't got all that I asked for. Okay. So I need a curved shield, a gold nugget, and a magic gem. Okay. Can I buy the curved shield here? Do y'all got a curved shield? Nope. Are you gonna play those too? Okay, what's the easiest way to get these items here? Let's see. I know that there's what did you think of the Dragon Quest III remake? I know that there's I thought I had magic gems. Let me see what I've got here. There's gems, but I don't know if that counts as magic gems. So we'll go back up and talk to the folks again. See how that goes. Oh, everybody kind of ski-daddling already? Let me talk to this guy since he's leaving. A paladin with a long sword on his back. Hello? How art thou? Need a curved sword along with a curved shield. Oh, I do? Yeah, I know. If there was like one simple place to just go and buy all that stuff. I think that's a trend with remakes. I think it is. Sir Caradon of Trinsic. I'm a knight. Currently, though, I'm recovering from a battle. Monsters with eyes like coals and skin like rock. There I was, with 10 companions outside the Shrine of Honesty stood 2 gargoyles. I saw them drink from little vials right before they charged us. Large, clumsy brutes they were. They should have been easy to dispatch, but they fought like cyclones. Do cyclones fight? Well, my captain ordered me to go to town for help when only we 2 and the gargoyles were left standing. Just as I was returning with some guards, I saw the monsters throwing my friends' bodies into a fire. Excuse me. Alright, hey, Krypton, take care of yourself. Thanks for popping in. You were here for a while today. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the help. Then the gargoyles looked at us and fell over, both expired. Yes, just like that, all of a sudden. I only wish I could have defeated them myself, for vengeance. For a moment, Caradon looks ready to weep. Oh, what a baby. I will be well soon. I fought gargoyles near the shrine. Okay, goodbye. About this guy. A handsome warrior. Red, you've come at last. It is I, Sentry. I don't recognize you. I've been waiting here for you since I heard you had returned. Shall I join your party? So this is somebody from a previous... I bow to your wisdom from a previous Ultima. Not just the town guards, but any able-bodied men that can be spared from their work. The battle goes poorly, but now that you're here, there's hope. I stand ready to join you. Britannia needs your help now more than ever. Many have set out to fight the gargoyles already. Okay, and then we've got 2 here seated at the end. Talk to the lady first, a well-dressed woman. Ah, Red. They said thou had returned to the land. How glad I am to see that it is true. I'm Tessa. We met during thy last quest, Avatar. You never called. I would have hoped that the past years had not taken that much toll on me. I'm the keeper of the Flame of Courage. I also help my husband, Simon, run this town. He is the lord of this hold. You'll find many courageous fighters here. After thy last quest, there were many great earthquakes. The island of Border March sank into the sea. Only through great fortune did Simon and I make it off this island alive. Farewell, Avatar. Be brave in thy quest. And one more here. A muscular knight. Greetings, Avatar. Thou art most welcome in my castle, Avatar. Call me Simon. I am the Lord of the Serpent's Hold. If I had a rune, I'd wear it proudly, but others fear for the safety of such important talismans, hiding them in particular places, peculiar places. I wonder if 'tis considered theft to seize a rune laid out for all to see. Oh, I already did that one. Goodbye. I hope thou wilt visit me again. Okay, so I guess what we need to do is get a hold of the items, right? For all those little things. I think my mouse is dying. Or at least it's not moving. Well, that's a darn shame, because then how am I supposed to look up stuff? They disabled it because they know. I know. Okay. Well, I think I might actually draw it here for today. This was a good step forward for me on a personal level. Thanks again for everybody's support and stuff like that. Thanks for popping in today and doing all the chit chat things. But yeah, I think that's about as far as it goes for me for today. I should be back on tomorrow though. I think this went pretty well. I mean, obviously, you know, like, put yourself out there, and you might get a little afraid of certain folk coming in chat, but it looks like this was a good enough stream. I am trying to figure out why my friggin' thing will not work. It's just not. My mouse is not working. It's good to be back. Wait for what you want me to do, Mr. Temper. What would you like? I'll hang on a minute for you. Yeah, my mouse is just completely not working. I don't know what's going on with that. All right, man, you got like 30 seconds. Nothing? This is a laughing emoji? Alright, I'll see y'all later. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.